If you're on YouTube catching the replay, go ahead and subscribe. If not already subscribed, and like the video. Just waiting for TikTok to notify the viewers that I'm live, and I'll get started in a few moments. Just waiting for TikTok to notify the viewers that I'm live, and I'll get started in a few moments. Hey, y'all come on in. And as you're coming in, y'all go ahead and tap the screen, and we're going to get started talking about selling on Amazon, making money on Amazon. Y'all know that is what I do, and that is what I teach my students. Hey, is that Taylor? Hey, Queen Aries. I'm an Aries. Hey. Y'all come on in, tap the screen. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the engagement up. And we're going to go over a free training talking about how you can get in position to get to the bag, get to the money, selling on Amazon the easy way and the least expensive way with the arbitrage business model. And we're going to talk about it today, y'all. We're going to go over a free training. So y'all come on in, tap the screen. I just came on, just waiting for the live to pick up and get out in the algorithm a little more, waiting for TikTok to notify the viewers that I'm live. And then I'm going to go ahead and get started. So y'all come on in. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the engagement up, and I'll get started in a few moments teaching you all for free how you can get in position to get to the bag, get to the money, selling on Amazon the easy way with the arbitrage business model, because there is definitely a easy way to sell on Amazon versus private label or wholesale, where you need more money to get started. I'm going to teach you how to get started the easy way and the least expensive way selling on Amazon with the arbitrage business model. So y'all come on in. And as y'all are coming in again, tap the screen, and we'll get started shortly. Hey, is that Momi? I'm trying to see who's coming in. I can't hardly see y'all names. Hey, y'all come on in, tap the screen. Hey, Goldie. Hey, y'all. If I came across your FYP, and if you want to learn how to get to the bag for 2025, you're definitely in the right place at the right time. So y'all come on in, tap the screen, and we'll get started shortly talking about selling on Amazon, making money on Amazon. Again, that is what I do, y'all, and that is what I teach my students. Hey, Sandra. Hey, y'all come on in. Just waiting for the live again to pick up a little more, get out in the algorithm, because I just came on, y'all. If you've been here before, y'all already know what time it is. I'm going to go over a free training walking you through exactly what you need to do, to get started selling on Amazon the easy way as a third-party seller, doing that. So y'all come on in. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. If y'all can hear me, drop a 1. If y'all can hear me, drop a 1, and we're going to get started shortly. Again, I just came on, so if you just came on, you haven't missed anything. If you're like, look, what did I miss? You didn't miss anything. Again, I'm just waiting for the live to pick up a little more before I get started. So y'all come on in. Tap the screen, and we'll get started shortly. Okay, y'all can hear me. All right, so y'all come on in. If you spend money on Amazon, put a me in the chat. Because I'm trying to see something. Y'all know my motto is, if I was spending money on Amazon, let me figure out how to get to the bag, how to start making money selling on Amazon. And that is what I've been doing now, y'all, for 6+ years. Teaching others how to do it for 5+ years. So y'all come on in. Again, we're going to talk about it. We're going to go through the exact steps of what you need to do. Exactly what you need to do. So if you wanted to make money on Amazon, but you're clueless on how do I get started, what are some things that I need to do, how can I make this not complex, then you definitely want to stay tuned. You definitely want to take notes. So y'all come on in. Again, tap the screen. And if you're spending money on Amazon, put a me in the chat. If you are spending money on Amazon, put a me in the chat. And we're going to go ahead and get started shortly. Okay, y'all can hear me. Good. If you are spending money on Amazon, put a me in the chat. Or put a me in the chat if you want to learn how to make money selling on Amazon. Put a me in the chat. And you want to get on Amazon because it is the #1 selling platform. I tell y'all all the time, it is a trusted platform. You could sell up there faceless. Nobody has to know who you are. All you're doing is learning the skill of the arbitrage business model, and that is what we're going to talk about today. The arbitrage business model is simply just getting items for lower, either in a retail store or online, and we sell these items for higher on Amazon to make a profit. And again, we're going to talk about the exact steps of how you can get started, what you need to get started, so you'll have a clear understanding once you get off this live exactly what you need to do The ball is in your court then. I'm going to give you the information. I'm going to give you the gems and show you exactly what you need to do. And then it's up to you to execute and go ahead and get started. So y'all come on in, tap the screen, and we're going to go ahead and get started. Again, y'all tap the screen. Let's get these lights up a little more. Let's get these lights up a little more, and also share the live out. Even if you're sharing it to another social media platform, to your inbox, to your text messages, is get the live out in the algorithm so more people can get on the live and get this good information. So y'all come on in, tap the screen. Again, we're going to get started shortly. All right, and also if you're new here, drop new in the chat. If you're new here, drop new in the chat. If you're new here, drop new in the chat. And then we're going to go ahead and get started. If you're new, drop new in the chat so I can see who's new up here. Thank you for liking the live, Sandra. I can see who's liking the live. Hey, Latasha, I see who's joining. If you're new here, drop new in the chat, y'all. Drop new in the chat. All right, let's see if we got any new people here. If you're new, drop new in the chat. Hello. Hey, Latasha. Hey, so y'all been here before, right? If you're new here. Okay, there we go. If you're new, it's kind of delayed, y'all. If you're new here, drop new in the chat. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get started, y'all. So if you, and those who come on late, they'll just catch the middle, the tail end. Let me see. Yes, been here. Okay, hey, Latasha. Okay, so you've been here. Then you need to be getting to the bag selling on Amazon, because I always tell y'all there's no reason why y'all should be following me and not getting the bag selling on Amazon, because y'all know I talk about it all the time. That is what my content is about if you've been following me. If you are not following me now, definitely make sure you are following me. Again, if you want to learn how to get to the bag, get to the money, selling on Amazon, the easy way and the least expensive way. But I'm going to go ahead and get started, y'all, because I'm not going to be up here too long today. So for those that are new here, welcome. My name is Aprell Skinner, y'all. My name is Aprell Skinner. I am a multiple six-figure earner. I tell y'all all the time, I have multiple streams of income. You definitely want to have multiple streams of income, because having one stream of income is too close to none. And we definitely can't do that in this day, this time, this society, this economy with all the inflation going on. So you definitely want to have multiple streams of income. You want to learn that information. So again, I have multiple streams of income. However, the majority of my income, y'all, comes from selling directly on Amazon.com. Comes from selling directly on Amazon.com as a third-party seller. And we're going to talk about today, we're going to talk about what a third-party seller is and how a regular person like me got started, like my students, and like you can get started selling on Amazon. So again, y'all, that is what I do, and that is what I teach my students. I sell on Amazon as a third-party seller, and we're going to talk about exactly what that is. Now, let me say this. A third-party seller, y'all, you do not need an LLC, a tax ID number, EIN number, business bank account. I always tell y'all you don't need any of that. When you start to sell on Amazon, you can start with your first name, your last name, and your social security number. That's it. That's all. That is you signing up as an individual seller and not an actual business. Because if you don't have a business license, a business address, a EIN number, tax ID number, business bank account, then you want to sign up as an individual seller. So let's get that out of the way. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, y'all. So when you, as far as Amazon's growth, and I always like to talk about that, and y'all just tap the screen. We'll do a Q&A at the end, answering any questions you all have. So just tap the screen. I always tell y'all, stay tuned. The training, and I'm going to go through a training, walk you through, telling you what you need, showing you examples of, what you need to do. So tap the screen, and we'll definitely do a Q&A at the end. The training is not going to take that long, maybe about probably 10 to 15 minutes, maybe about 10 to 15 minutes. So I said all that to say this. If you're dropping any questions, I'm not ignoring you. I do have some moderators in here, and I'll make sure I answer your questions at the end once I go through the training presentation. So y'all tap the screen. Thank y'all for the follows. I see y'all following. So let's talk about Amazon's growth. So let's talk about, is there potential to get to the bag selling on Amazon? So I always talk about this. I have it in the training because it's very important for you to know, especially if you're questioning, is it too late to get started? Can I start it? Can I learn, how to make money selling on Amazon? Is it too saturated? All right. So in 2022, y'all, Amazon generated over $514 billion in sales. In 2022, Amazon generated over $514 billion in sales. 2023, $574 billion in sales. 2024, just last year, y'all, Amazon generated over $620 billion in sales. Now, this is not million. I always say this is $1 billion in sales. And let's look at Amazon's growth. Can y'all see this right here from 2004 up until last year, 2024? Can y'all see this? So y'all tell me, is the income, as far as the money being made, as far as the sales being made on Amazon, going up or going down? Y'all drop that in the chat. Is it going up or going down? Because this is important, especially if you're questioning, is it too late to get started? Is it too saturated? Is it too many Amazon sellers? Y'all let me know, is it going up or going down? Because I want y'all to see, up or down. Hey, y'all come on in, tap the screen. Exactly, going up. So the potential is definitely there. It is not too late for you to get started. It is not saturated. There's not too many Amazon third-party sellers, because I tell y'all all the time, as many people that start selling on Amazon, the sellers will never outweigh the buyers. The buyers are people up there purchasing items, shopping all day, every day, regardless of what's going on, they're going to shop. So the buyers will never outweigh the sellers. So it is not too late to get started. That is very important. All right, so how do you get started? If you're new here, drop new in the chat, and I'm going to walk you through everything you need to do to get started. Again, once you get off this live, you should have a clear understanding of how to get to the bag selling on Amazon with the arbitrage business model. So your first step is going to be going to sale.amazon.com. Y'all see this down here? Sale.amazon.com. And I tell y'all all the time, it's not Amazon.com. A lot of people get that confused. Amazon is where you spend money, where you shop, where you buy money. Sale.amazon.com is where you become a third-party seller and you're able to get to the bag selling on Amazon. Y'all got that? So you want to go to sale.amazon.com. After you do that, y'all, there are two different types of selling plans, because Amazon is going to ask you, what type of selling plan do you want to sell with? Y'all drop 2 in the comments so I can make sure y'all are listening to me. Drop 2 in the chat, because I want to make sure y'all are listening, because if you're up here, you might as well be listening so you can learn. The more you learn, the more you can earn, and you can learn how to get the bag for 2025. Drop 2. Drop 2. All right, so there's 2 different types of selling plans. Now, let me say this again, and I want to be clear so I can make sure you understand. As far as you setting up your account type, it is either going to be individual, that's you doing it with your first name, last name, social security number. Remember, you can sign up that way. Or if you have a legit business registered with your state, like you have a business license, like an LLC, a lot of people are familiar with that. You have your tax ID number with the IRS, a business bank account, business address, then you would set it up as a business. If you don't have all of that, then you're going to set it up as a individual seller with your first name, last name, social security number. Hopefully y'all got that. Now, as far as the selling plan, the actual selling plan you're going to utilize to sell on Amazon, 2 different plans. My recommendation is for you to get the professional plan, and I'm going to explain why. With the professional plan, you're going to have more categories that you're able to sell in, and it's going to allow you to get the buy box, which is a highly visible box, and I'll show y'all how that looks. Under the individual plan, it is 99 cents per item you sell, and you sell in less categories, right? And then also you're not able to get the buy box. Now with the professional selling plan, it is $39.99 per month. The individual plan is 99 cents per item you sell. So whereas it does not have a monthly fee, like I explain to y'all all the time, if you're selling 1,000 items under the professional selling plan, it's just that $39.99 per month. Now, if you have the individual plan and it's 99 cents per item you sell, somebody tell me how much is going to be an estimate if you sell 1,000 items in a month. It's 99 cents per item. Somebody drop it, because I want to make sure y'all understand why I recommend you getting the professional account. Somebody drop it, and then we'll move forward. 99 cents per item, and you're selling 1,000 items. So you'll know what type of plan you should get. Okay, I see Sophia. Who else? Drop it, y'all. 99 cents per item you sell, and you're selling 1,000 items. Anybody else besides? So, okay, there we go. Exactly. It's going to be pretty much $1,000. So whereas the individual selling plan seems like it's cheaper because it's 99 cents per item and it doesn't have that $39.99 monthly fee, you want to get the professional plan. Again, it's going to give you more benefits like you get in the buy box, and you're going to be able to sell in more categories. So y'all got that. All right, so how do we sell on Amazon, y'all? We sell on Amazon with the arbitrage business model, and it is a simple skill of getting items for lower, either in a retail store or online, and we're selling these items for higher on Amazon to make a profit. That's it. That's all. That is what we do as a third-party seller. We're selling on a trusted platform. We're selling on a platform that's already established. We're selling on a platform where customers are already shopping all day, every day. We don't have to create content. We don't have to be on social media. We don't have to show our faces or anything like that. Thank you for the gifts. That's Steffi. Hopefully I said that right. So I want to make sure y'all understand. We're getting items for lower, and we're flipping it and we're reselling it for higher on Amazon to make a profit. We can get these items out of a retail store physically or online, shopping online. If you understand that so far, drop a one. Drop a one, because I want to make sure y'all understand. Because y'all know my motto is, if you understand, then you'll implement. And then if you implement, you're able to get a bag. And y'all know what a bag is. Drop a one if you understand, okay? Because we're not going to overcomplicate it. Because if we overcomplicate it, a confused mind does nothing, and then we're not going to be able to get to the bag. All right, y'all got that? All right, so let's go over the major points that you should look for as far as a good selling item. So you know where to go to set up. You know what type of selling plan to get. Now, okay, I'm selling items on Amazon. What is a good selling item? These are the main criteria that you want to look for, the main ones. All right, you want to look for an item that is under 100,000 BSR. Y'all see this right here, under 100,000 BSR. You also want to make sure the item has at least 30 or more sales per month. The more the item is selling, like I tell you, if it's sold 100 times, that's good. If it's sold 500 times, that's really good. If it's sold 1,000 times, that's even better. You know, the more sales, the better. At least 30 or more sales per month. You also want to make sure Amazon is not dominating the buy box. It is okay for Amazon to be on the buy box, but if they are constantly on the buy box, if they're winning the buy box 100%, and I'm going to show you how to read that information, so y'all stay with me, how to analyze it, then that's an item you don't want to sell, right? Because you don't want to compete with Amazon. But there are millions of items that Amazon is not selling on. So it's cool. You just got to, know that information, and I'm going to teach you. All right. You also want to make sure there's no intellectual property complaints. What does that mean? Y'all see down here at the bottom, no IP complaints. That just means a particular brand does not want you selling their brand. So let's say if it was, I don't know, True Religion or Oil of Olay. Say if they don't want you selling their brand, okay, cool, then you're not going to sell their brand, because there's millions of other brands that you can sell that there are no IP complaints, okay? Y'all got that? If you got that, drop a one, and I'm going to show you how to analyze how to find that information. Is it a good selling item? What is the bestseller ranking? How many times has the item sold per month? If you got that, drop a one. And I promise y'all, I see y'all questions. Again, if you're just coming on, I'm not ignoring you. I'm going through a free training. As soon as I get done, give me like maybe 10 more minutes, then I'll do a Q&A at the end. All right, so as far as the arbitrage model, y'all, you're probably like, where can I get items from? You could get items from any store, because you don't need a reseller's permit. You don't need a business license. Any regular person can do this. Anybody can shop physically in the store or go online. And when I say any regular store, I'm talking about like your Walmarts, your Targets, your CVS, your Walgreens, your Best Buy, your Dollar Tree, your TJ Maxx, your Ross, your Kohl's, like any store, y'all. Again, we're doing this physically in a retail store, shopping, or online. You could do this online, either or. Now, the app you want to use is Seller Amp. Seller Amp. And I'm going to show you how Seller Amp works. Seller Amp is going to help you analyze your items. It's going to show you the bestseller ranking, how many times the items have sold, is Amazon on the buy box. So y'all drop a two if you want me to show you how to analyze an item in Seller Amp. Now, remember, I told you the 4 main criteria that you're looking for a good selling item. Now, there's more, but these are the main ones. Drop a 2. All right, I'm going to show you how Seller Amp works. All right, y'all give me a moment. Keep dropping those 2s. I'm pulling the information up. This is Seller Amp. It is a software that you can use on your laptop or computer. It also has an app as well, an app that you can use in the store. All right, so y'all tell me, what is the bestseller ranking? The BSR stands for bestseller ranking. What is the bestseller ranking on this item? The number over towards the left. Y'all tell me. What is the bestseller ranking on this item? Drop it. And I'm going to see if you know how to read it, how to analyze it, because you know what to look for. Now I'm showing you how you can analyze it and get that information. Y'all drop it. Oh, Sophia be on it. You got this, Sophia. Who else? Okay, exactly. 51,000. All right, remember I said you're looking for items under 100,000. So this is good. How many times has this item sold per month? What is the estimate of times this item has sold per month? Somebody drop it right here. Let me see if y'all got it. What is the estimated sales per month? Thank y'all for the follows. If you're new here, definitely make sure you're following. If you want to learn how to get to the bag, get to the money, selling on Amazon, the easy way and the least expensive way. Somebody drop it. What is the estimated sales right here, y'all? I haven't seen it yet. I see 200, but it's not 200. What is the estimated sales? Thank y'all for the follows. Somebody, anybody is right here, y'all. What is the estimated sales per month? This is estimated sales. And what is this? Remember I told you you're looking for items that has at least 30 or more sales per month. The more the item has sold, the better. Somebody tell me what the estimated sales is right here. And it could be delayed. Let me see. I'm going to, when I see the first person drop it, I'll keep moving forward. What is the estimated sales? Can y'all see where my cursor is right here? Somebody, anybody, can y'all see? Can y'all see this right here? The estimated sales per month. Because I want to make sure you can read Seller Amp. You know what the criteria is, and you need to know how to read Seller Amp, how to analyze it. So somebody tell me what is the, I already did. Okay, it might be delayed. Okay, y'all said it. Okay, it's 100. Okay, it might be delayed, y'all. All right, somebody tell me right here, is Amazon on the buy box? Yes or no? Is Amazon on the buy box? Yes or no? Is Amazon on the buy box? Yes or no? Okay, cool. Y'all got that. All right, one more. Is there any IP complaints? Is there any IP complaints? Yes or no? Remember I told you you're looking for items that don't have any intellectual property complaints because you don't want to be selling on somebody's brand. Okay, y'all got that. So I always ask, those are the 4 main criteria. So do you feel like this is something you can do? If so, drop a 1 based on what I told you you're looking for, right? The 4 main things you're looking for. And based on, I'm telling you, use Seller Amp to analyze it and confirm it based on what you're looking for to connect the dots. Do you feel like this is something you can do? Okay, cool. We're going to keep moving forward. All right, sorry about that, y'all. I was about to get y'all. Y'all was dropping it. It might have been filtered. All right, y'all. So how do we get our items? Now we know what a good selling item is. Then we're going to go into detail how we get the items. Now, remember I said you could do retail arbitrage. Retail arbitrage is just simply going into retail stores physically, like your Walmarts, your Targets, your Kohl's, your Dollar Tree, Dollar General, whatever store. Whatever store you want to go in. We're going into retail stores. We're buying discounted items. For example, you can buy an item for $5. That item could be selling on Amazon for $40. That is what we do. We buy items for low and we sell it for higher on Amazon. And that is how we get to the bag. That is how we make the profit. Y'all got that? That is retail arbitrage. Now, I always say if you don't want to go physically in the store, y'all, you don't have to. No excuse to get to the bag, get to the money. You don't have to go into the store. You could do online arbitrage. Online arbitrage, same exact concept, but you're going online from your laptop, from your computer, from your tablet, from your cell phone, however you want to do it. You're searching items online, right? Buying discounted items, selling them for higher on Amazon where customers are already shopping, right? All day, every day. And that is how you get to the bag. That is how you make the profit. If you understand that, drop a 2. If you understand that, drop a 2. How do you get your items with the arbitrage business model? You're either going to do retail arbitrage physically in the store or online arbitrage online. Y'all got this? I'm slow walking it for you step by step. So again, there's no excuse why anybody should be broke, not making the money that they want to make because I'm giving you the exact information. All right? All right, now what type of items do you sell? What type of items do you sell? As a brand new seller, y'all, these are the categories that you want to stay in. As a brand new seller, and y'all screenshot this, especially if this is your first time here. You want to stay in pet supplies, office supplies, sporting goods, lawn and garden, tools and equipment, home and kitchen, and books. These are the categories that you want to stay in as a brand new seller. And I see y'all question. Somebody says I'm late. We're going to do a Q&A at the end, I promise. I'm almost done. Give me like 7 more minutes. Those categories are going to have more items for you to sell as a brand new seller. So those are the categories that you want to stay in. But in general, What type of items do you want to be selling? You want to be selling like checking grocery items, your kitchen items, your health and beauty, your laundry detergent, your toothpaste, your soap, your toothbrushes. Those are your replenishable items. And I always say when you start selling on Amazon, think like a buyer, like, because we're always buying, we're always consuming, purchasing items as a consumer. So what type of items are you buying? These are the items that you need to be researching, seeing if you can get it for lower, right? Because that's what we do. Sell it for higher on Amazon to make a profit. If you understand that so far, y'all, drop a one. Drop a one. Because I want to make sure you understand. That is what we do with the arbitrage business model. How do you find items? You research items. Can I get this item for lower? Is it selling for Amazon on higher? And make a profit, okay? Now, we list our item the easy way. We list our item the easy way with the arbitrage business model, and that is with what is called an ASIN. And an ASIN is just the number of an item that's already selling on Amazon. If it's not broke, we're going to keep going with it, and we ain't going to try to fix it, right? We're doing it the easy way. We're not doing private label. And let me break down private label. We're not getting items from Alibaba, Temu, AliExpress, a China supplier, waiting all those long time for shippings. Now, got to worry about the tariffs and all of that stuff. This item is not selling on Amazon. So that's where it comes with creating a brand, getting barcodes to get the item on Amazon, getting Amazon's approval. Then you got to create pictures, titles, descriptions. Like, you got to do all that. When I say it's more complex and it's more money, it is. Then you got to purchase in bulk, because a lot of the suppliers want you to purchase 100 of an item, 500 of an item, 1,000 of an item. And you may not want to do that, or you may not have the budget to do that. With the arbitrage business model, you're able to buy items comfortably within your budget. You don't have to buy in bulk. You don't have an MOQ or anything like that. And then you're able to list the item the easy way with the ASIN. And I'm going to show you how to do that. If you want to see how to find the ASIN so you can list your items the easy way, drop a 2. Drop a 2. And then also, y'all, with the private label business model, you have to purchase, you want to do advertising, because if you do, then it's going to be more eyeballs on your items, because nobody is searching for these items like the major brands, like Fisher Price, like Suave, like Jergens, like Germex, all of these brands, Doritos, Oreos that y'all are familiar with. That's why we're selling major brands that are already selling. But let me show y'all how to find the ASIN number. And y'all continue to drop those twos, drop those twos. Now, the ASIN number is going to always be on Amazon.com. This is how you find it, because, again, it's an item that's already selling on Amazon. Remember, we established that. So once you put in that ASIN number, it's going to pull up the picture, the title, the description, all of that. All you're doing is putting in how much you want to sell your item for and how many you have of the item. Here is the ASIN right here, y'all. It's always going to be like in the product information and the product dimensions where all this information is. Y'all see this? Here is the ASIN. If you see this, drop a 1. Drop a 1. This is how you get that number. Now, you're going to plug that number in when you're going to list your item in Amazon Seller Central. And once you plug that number in, again, it's going to pull up the picture, title, description, everything for you, because we don't have time to be taking pictures and making sure the pictures are right and all that stuff. We don't have time to be thinking of a title, thinking of a description, right? What I say, if it's not broke, we ain't gonna try to fix it, right? So we're gonna do it the easy way. Once you put that information in, you're just gonna put in how many you have of that item and how much you want to sell the item for. That's it, that's all. If you understand that, drop a 2, and we're going to keep moving forward. If you understand that, drop a 2. Again, you're going to list your item with an ASIN, and ASIN is the number of an item that's already selling on Amazon. Once you put that number in, it's going to pull up everything, because the item is already on Amazon. And you know the beauty of this with the arbitrage business model, we're able to analyze this information. Let's go back here. Remember, we talked about Seller Amp. Let me scroll up. Remember, we talked about Seller Amp. So when we're selling an item that's already selling on Amazon, because this is not private label, we don't know how it's going to go. We can assume and take a risk, but we don't want to be doing all that, right? We want to do it the easy way. So when you are selling an item with the ASIN that's already, putting in the ASIN and Seller Amp of an item that's already been selling, right? You're able to see that information, like the BSR. I'm seeing that it's under, that it's 51,000. I'm seeing the estimated times of sales that is sold per month. I'm seeing that Amazon, let's scroll up. I'm seeing that Amazon hasn't been on the buy box for the last 90 days. I'm seeing that there's no intellectual property complaints. So if this is making sense of why the arbitrage model is going to be the easiest way and the least expensive way to get started, drop a 1. Because again, I want to make sure y'all understand. I don't just want to tell you sell the arbitrage business model. I want to explain to you why this is the easiest way to get started for a new person, for a beginner person. It's going to be the easiest way to get started and the least expensive way to get started selling on Amazon. So if you understand that, drop a 1. Okay, y'all understand. All right, now we're going to keep moving forward, y'all. I'm almost done, and then we're going to do a Q&A at the end. So now you know how to get an item. You know how to find an item. You know where to get your item from. You know how to analyze an item. It's time to start. You know how to list your item the easy way. Now it's time to start getting to the bag, getting to the money, right? Because that's what we want to do. So drop those threes. Drop those threes. And I'm going to show you the 3 different ways of how you send your items to the customer. How you get your items to the customer when your items are selling. Drop those threes. And I see y'all questions. When you do use the ASIN again, please, when do you... Oh, you use the ASIN to list your item. That is how you're going to list your item in Amazon Seller Central. Once you put that number in, because this number is already selling on Amazon, it's going to pull up everything for you. Picture, title, description. All you're doing is putting in how much you want to sell your item for and how many you have of the item. And y'all continue to drop those threes, because if you're new here, I'm telling y'all, drop your threes in the comments, because like I told y'all, I'm not only praying and believing that God is going to triple my income from what he did last year and this year, but he's going to do the same for you and your family as well. But what do I tell y'all? It's up to you. The ball is in your court. It's up to you to take action, get started, and stay consistent to get to the bag, get to the money. So y'all drop those threes. There's 3 different ways that you can get the items to the customers. There's 3 different ways to get the items to the customers. Now, way number 1, y'all, and I see y'all questions. We're almost there. I'm going to do a Q&A. Way number 1 is going to be fulfilled by merchant. Let me move my head up a little bit. Fulfilled by merchant. I always tell y'all, think of fulfilled by merchant, that FBM as fulfilled by me. Me is you. You are going to be shipping the items out. You'll get a notification that your item has sold. Now it's time to ship. You'll ship it out. Y'all see down here via UPS, FedEx, the post office. That is way number 1. Way number 1. And I said the same way you ship items to your family and friends and you don't make any money, you're going to ship items out to your customers and you're going to be able to get to the bag. That is way number 1. Now, if you don't want to do it that way, y'all, you can use Amazon FBA. What is Amazon FBA? Amazon FBA is you send your inventory into Amazon's warehouse beforehand. Now your items are at the Amazon's warehouse and they're going to ship the items to the customer every time, each and every time you make a sale. So they can do this while you're at work, while you're sleeping, while you're on vacation, while you're chilling, while you're doing whatever. Amazon can run your business for you. You're getting sales and Amazon is going to ship the items out for you. Let's go into this a little further. You're going to send your inventory into Amazon. Amazon is going to store your items. This is very important because sometimes people may be like, I don't want to store items at my place. I have an apartment. I don't have a garage. I just don't want the stuff at my house. You don't have to, y'all. You can send your inventory into Amazon. They will store it for you. Customer orders your item. And again, Amazon is going to ship the items out to your customers. So there's no excuse to get to the bag, get to the money, because again, I tell y'all all the time, you can set this business up to where you're sending your items in and let Amazon handle the rest for you. They're going to do the shipping, the customer service. They'll do all that for you. Now, way number 3 is one of my favorite ways. Drop the 3s in the chat again. Drop those 3s in the chat. Way number 3 is one of my favorite ways. And this is hands off, to where you're not doing anything at all. This is hands off to where you're not doing anything at all. Best live class. Thank you so much. Look, I be trying to tell y'all, and I do have a training and we're going to talk about it, y'all. But I have people come on my live all the time and say, hey, your live, free live is more than what I paid for an actual training, y'all. So we're going to get into it and talk about it. Now, way number 3, y'all, is going to be utilizing an Amazon Prep Center. When you use an Amazon Prep Center, this is completely hands-off. You're not touching anything. You're going to do online arbitrage. You're going to order your item online from the supplier. And I just have Walmart and Target down here because everybody is familiar with that. It doesn't matter what store you use, y'all, because, again, you don't need a reseller's permit. You can use any store, any online website. So you're going to order from the supplier. You're going to put in the Prep Center's address. So it's going to go to the Amazon Prep Center. And the Prep Center, y'all, is just a third-party facility between you and Amazon. That's it. That's all. They work with you They work with you. Once they receive your items, they're going to package, prep, label it. Let me say that again. They're going to package, prep, label it. So you didn't do anything. And then they are going to send it in to Amazon. Y'all see right here? They are going to send it in to Amazon. So now going here, we done eliminated this step right here. So we done eliminated another excuse. You don't even have to send your inventory into Amazon because the prep center would do it for you. Now we're here. Amazon is going to store your items. The customer will order your items and Amazon is going to ship it out for you. If you understand everything I've said so far, especially if you've been up here from the beginning, drop a one. Drop a one. Because it's not that hard, y'all. It's not that hard. What's hard is being broke. What's hard is not accomplishing your goals and your dreams. It's not that hard, y'all. If you understand what I said, drop a one. Drop a one. And the hard part is believing in yourself that you can do this. Because you absolutely can, y'all. That's the hard part, y'all. All right, I'm going to show y'all some of my students. Repeat FBA. Sure, Sophia. Hopefully I'm saying your name right. This is FBA. How does Amazon FBA work? Now, remember, you could do Amazon FBA one or two ways. You can either utilize a prep center and let them do it, or you can send the items in yourself. So if you're doing it yourself, you're sending the items in to Amazon. Amazon is storing your items. The customer orders the items, and Amazon is going to ship it out. Simple, y'all. That is Amazon FBA. They will completely run the business for you to where they're doing the shipping to your customers, the customer service, they're storing your items, all of that. Now, remember, if you're going to utilize an Amazon Prep Center, you don't have to send anything. You're going to do online arbitrage. You're going to order online. You're going to have the items sent to the Prep Center. So again, from the supplier, whoever you're using, from the store, to the prep center. The prep center is going to package, prep, label it. So the prep center is going to do this part right here for you. They're going to package, prep, label it, and then they are going to send it in to Amazon. Now we're back here where Amazon is doing the storing, customer order items, and Amazon is going to ship it out. All right, y'all drop a 2 if y'all want to see some of my students, because if you're new here, I like to show my students results, y'all, because again, I've been selling on Amazon for 6+ years, teaching others how to do the same for 5+ years. Drop a 2 if you want to see some of my students' results, and I always tell y'all, these are students who got started. They was brand new selling on Amazon, no knowledge, didn't know anything. They just took action, stepped out on faith, believed in themselves, got started, and stayed consistent. So let me show y'all some of my students' results. So here is a student right here, y'all. Let me make this a little bigger. Here's a student right here who got started, again, brand new, no knowledge. She got my training, went through the training. She had a $699 day, and she made over $6,000 selling on Amazon in her first 30 days. Her first 30 days. Here is another student, y'all. She got started, no knowledge, brand new. In her first 30 days, y'all, she made over $9,000. Over $9,000 her first 30 days. Again, getting started selling on Amazon. You see right here, here's a screenshot for my first 30 days. All right, here is another student, y'all. And she did this less than 30 days. Less than 30 days. Let me find it right here. Since starting your course less than a month ago. And she was saying something she listed. And we're going to talk about the items list. Because if y'all been here before, y'all know. If you know, you know. But if you're new here, I give my students items. So not only do I have a full training where I show you how to find items, how to price items, how to get the buy box, what items to stay away from, what brands I know you're automatically approved in. But I give my students daily items every day, Monday through Friday. But I said that so I want y'all to see, you know, what she was talking about. So she got started, brand new, no knowledge of selling on Amazon. She made over $10,000. Over $10,000, over $10,900 to be exact. Can y'all see that down here? If you see it, drop a 1. And I promise y'all, I see y'all questions I'm going to answer. Over $10,900 in her first 30 days. Thank you for the gifts. I appreciate it. Drop a 1 if y'all can see that. Drop a 1. All right, here is another student, y'all. Brand new. Again, no knowledge of selling on Amazon. And she did this less than 30 days. Less than 30 days because she started after June 6th. I'm looking here. And then this was July, actually around June 6th. And this was July 1st when she sent it. She had a $462 day when she sent this. Could have made more at the time of the screenshot. She sent this and she made over $11,300 her first 30 days. And here she is with some of her packages. So based on the information, especially if y'all been up here from the beginning, based on the information you learned of how to sell on Amazon, the easiest way and the least expensive way to get started, I'm showing you some of my students' results and what they did in their first 30 days. Drop a 1 if you feel like this is something you can do. Drop a 1 if you feel like this is something you can do and you're interested in my training. And here's my training, y'all, and I'm going to do a Q&A. But if you're interested in the training, I'm going to show y'all how to get to the training, and we're going to do a Q&A. Now, let me say this. This is the training, y'all. The training that they went through, how I teach y'all. And like I tell y'all, if you feel like the free training was good, then the paid training is definitely way more. Way more. Because I'm showing you, the free training is showing you what you need to do. The paid training is going to give you the how, actual videos, step by step, walking you through all that information. And let me say that this is a actual training. It is not a PDF, because some people will be like, do you have an ebook or anything like that? No, this is not because I know y'all not gonna read. Y'all not gonna read. This is a full training. Y'all see the videos? I mean, the numbers behind it. These are videos, and it's videos inside of these modules, and it's going to give you everything you need and more. How to be a successful, y'all, Amazon seller. I show you how to price your items, how to get the buy box, what items to stay away from, how to drop ship the approved way, how to list your items the easy way. We go into detail about Dollar Tree brands and how to get the wholesalers and the exact items to sell. All of this information is in the training. How to get ungated. That's getting approved in brands you're not approved in. But in the meantime, in between time, my students know I give y'all brands I know you're automatically approved to sell. I'm giving you that information in the training. On top of, my students get this daily items list every day, Monday through Friday, of brands they can sell. The goal of this list is me finding brands that you're auto approved. What does auto approved mean? That means you can go ahead and start selling. You don't have to spend money to get ungated, submitting invoice and all of that stuff, because we don't have time for all of that. Even though I show you how to get ungated, but the goal of the training is for me to show you items that you can go ahead and start selling, so you can start getting to the bag, getting to the money. And I tell y'all all the time, this is how my students were able to come in and get these results. Again, first 30 days. Now, I made over $10,000 in my first 30 days when I started selling on Amazon, and I have students that have done the same. And again, that comes with a skill of knowing exactly what you need to do. Does that make sense? If that makes sense, drop a 2. Again, student who just started 30 days, over $10,900, because she wasn't wasting time. She know exactly what she need to do. She got the blueprint. She's getting items daily. That's how you're able to do that. Here is another student, again, because I know people are constantly coming on, over $11,300. That is how a training. Now, you don't have to get my training, because I'm sure there's other people doing the same thing, but I'm just showing you my training and what my students were personally able to do. So a training, and again, also, let me say this, y'all. I give y'all how to get your reseller's permit, how to get your business license, even though that's not a requirement. Because again, you can start with your first name, last name, social security number. And I give you funding information. Y'all see right here, business and personal funding for people with bad credit. And I told y'all I have people that are getting loans, personal loans, business loans with the funding information. So that's information I don't even have to add, y'all. But I have all this information in there because I love my students and I want to help you get to the bag, get to the money, on top of the bonus items list. Thank y'all for the shares. Thank y'all for the follows. Somebody said, how much is the training? The regular price of the training, y'all, is $997. $997. Right now, it is currently on sale for $500. And I do offer Sezzle, ShopPay, Afterpay, Klarna, and Affirm. So 5 different payment options where you could do the buy now, pay later. You still get immediate access. Is lifetime access to the training, lifetime access to me as your coach and mentor. You can message me, email me if you have any questions. And again, you're going to get this daily items list. And again, this list updates for my students every day, Monday through Friday. I know that's right, Alone. You was on my live before. Alone says, where's the link? If you're still interested in the training, y'all, drop a 1 and I'm going to walk you through how to get it. Drop a 1 and I'm going to walk you through how to get it. Drop those 1s and I'm going to walk you through how to get it. And let me give the disclaimer, y'all. I am not going to message y'all. There's multiple fake pages of me. I'm going to show you the only way you can get my training. So y'all be careful, because there's a lot of fake pages out here. They're message y'all trying to get you to send money through an app or whatever it is they're trying to do. So y'all be careful. I'm going to show you how to get the training. If you're interested in the training, y'all, you're going to click my head at the top, at the very top. And then my head is going to pop up at the bottom. So you're going to click on my head twice, up here, down here. And you should be able to do this and follow my voice. Once you do that, you're going to be on my TikTok page. Obviously, y'all on my live, so you can get to my TikTok page. This is my TikTok page. You're going to click my head up here. Head down here is going to take you right here. You're going to click the clickable link right here. Y'all see this where it says Wealth with Aprell? Y'all see my cursor? Wealth with Aprell. You're going to click that clickable link, and it should take you to my website. My website, my direct website is wealthwithapparel.com. That is the only way you can get the training, y'all. When you come on my website, it's going to look like this. When you come on my website, it's going to look like this. I want you to go over to shop. Once you go over to shop, any one of these links you click, it does not matter, y'all. I only have one Amazon training. Some people get confused. Which one do I click? It doesn't matter. Any one of those links is going to get you the Amazon training. And this is the training right here on my Teachable platform. You'll have access to me again as your coach and mentor, just scrolling through the training so y'all can see all of this on my Teachable platform. And again, you're going to have access to this daily items list. If you do the buy now, pay later option, thank you, Spiritual, for the gifts. Thank y'all for the gifts. I appreciate y'all. You're going to get access to the daily items list. So again, not only do I give you the training of how to price your items, how to find suppliers, what items to stay away from, all of that information as a bonus. Again, I give my students daily items every day, Monday through Friday. And let me break this down because I know some people are new here. On the items list, remember I said we list our items with the ASIN number, which is going to be the easiest way. Let me scroll over. Hold on, y'all. So I'm giving you all that information. Like here is ASINs. I'm giving you the link to the item on Amazon. Let me hover over one of these and see if you can see it. Hold on, let's see. Thank you for the gift. Spiritual showing out. So I give you the link of the, okay, y'all see this? Like I give you the link of the item selling on Amazon. I give you the current buy box price. Are there any FBA sellers on the item? I give you the best seller ranking, the BSR. Remember we talked about that. That's the sales rank, y'all. What you're looking for. I give you the product category. Let's scroll over some more. I give you customer reviews. Like all this information is broken down. I give you the supplier name. I give you, look, these are suppliers y'all are familiar with. Thank you, Sally. Like Target, y'all see Kmart. All of these suppliers, I give you the supplier link. So I'm not just telling you, hey, go sell this item and you got to figure out where to get it from because that's a waste of your time, right? No, we're trying to get to the bag, get to the money. So I'm going to give you everything you need and more. I'm giving you the supplier link, exactly where you need to go, the product cost. And let me show y'all this because I always get asked, how much do I need to get started? Do I need a big budget? No. Look at some of these items, y'all. And the items that I give my students are inexpensive items because I know my students are probably starting on a big budget or don't want to pay thousands of dollars to get started. So look, $4.99, $7, $4, $1.99, $10, $9.97, $1.70. You're not going to find $100 and $200 and $300 items up there because that may be somebody's budget. You can start with a small budget between $100 to $500, the way I teach and with the arbitrage business model. If this is making sense, y'all, drop a 1 and how you can start with a small budget. So again, that is all the, that is everything you'll get. Once you're on my website, again, you're going to go over to shop and any one of these links you click is going to get you the Amazon training, access to me, and that daily items list. And if you do the buy now, pay later option, again, I offer Sezzle, ShopPay, Afterpay, Klarna, and Affirm, 5 different payment options. You can start as low as $40-something up to no more than $125 today to get you started. So you don't even have to pay the full amount, y'all, doing the buy now, pay later option. But y'all let me know what questions do y'all have because I showed y'all how to get the training. If you want to get the training and you just came on or you're still confused how to get it, let me know and I'll walk y'all through one more time. I'm going to see, hold on, let me get on the black background. Hold on, y'all. It's easier for me to see on the black. Did you say we need a license to start? No, you do not need an LLC, tax ID number, EIN number, business bank account. You do not need that. I show you how to get that in the training. When you're starting on Amazon, you can start with what is called a sole proprietor. That is somebody operating a business under their first name, last name, social security number. That's all you need to get started, y'all. That's how I got started, and that's how a lot of my students get started because they don't have a business license, even though I show you how to get that and how to get a reseller's permit. But very good question. Are you doing the shipping? You can do the shipping or you can, let's go back. And I know some people came on the tail end or maybe in the middle. You could do one or two things. So you can ship, let's go back. 3 different ways you can get the items to the customer. Way number 1 is fulfilled by merchant. This is you shipping the items out to the customer via UPS, FedEx, post office. That's way number 1. If you're like, look, I don't have time to ship the items out. I don't want to ship the items out for whatever reason. You don't have to, because then we're going to do way number 2. Way number 2 is sending the items in to Amazon and they're doing the shipping for you. Let's break it down because I know some people just came on. You're going to send the inventory into Amazon. They're going to store it. So they do all the storing and everything for you. You don't have to have items at your house. You don't have to do any of that. And then the customers orders your items, and then Amazon is going to ship it out. So that is way number 2. Multiple ways you can do this business, y'all. I say all the time. So no excuses, y'all, to get to the bag, get to the money. Because excuses don't pay your bills. It's not going to change your financial situation. It's not going to get you that house you want, that apartment you want, that townhouse you want, that truck you want, that car you want, y'all. Again, no excuses. Way number 3 is hands off. You don't have to do anything. You're going to do online arbitrage. You order your items online. You're going to send it to, from the supplier, you're going to send it to what is called an Amazon Prep Center. Once the Prep Center has your item, they will package, prep, label it, and then they will send it in to Amazon for you. Now we're back here, Amazon FBA. We've eliminated this right here with the Prep Center, right? Sending items in to Amazon. Once your items are at the Amazon's warehouse, they're going to store it, customer orders, they're going to ship it. Do y'all understand that for the person that asked that question? Let me see if I have any more questions. How many watch hours is the training? Very good question. I honestly need to calculate it. It is not that long, y'all. Most people get through my training within a few days. And when I say a few, I'm talking like maybe 2 days, no more than a week. Y'all got to think about it. It just all depends on you, your schedule, and what y'all have going on. Obviously, a single person with no kids who maybe, work a job or not working, they can get through it faster than somebody that has 2 jobs or 5 kids, if that makes sense. So it just all depends. But realistically, most people get through it within a few days, no more than a week. A few days, no more than a week. What are the best way to price your items? Always price it within a comparison of what the buy box price is. I would say no more than $2 above or $2 below. And I go into that more in detail in the training. You want to be competitive to what the buy box price is. Thank y'all for the follows. Is there an extra payment or fees after paying the $500? No. After you pay the $500, y'all, that's it. That's all. There is no monthly fees. You're not going to be upsold on get this training or anything. Everything is in this training right here. And when I say get this training, I'm talking about like, y'all know, I understand. I know y'all concerned. Like you get a training and you think you didn't, okay, I'm good. Now you're like, okay, buy this and get this class, get this class. No, everything is in this training. Everything you need and more is in this training. And you're going to have access to this daily items list right here. And there is not, let me scroll over. There is not an extra fee for this list. And I also break down the profit you would make per item. Y'all see this? The profit margins and the return on investment. And you'll be added inside of a Google Classroom. And this is where this items list is updated every day, Monday through Friday. And I saw somebody's question earlier. I told y'all I was trying to go through the training and I didn't want to get sidetracked. Somebody was saying, wouldn't the Prep Center cut into your fees? No. On the items list, and I break down y'all how to calculate it. You just know how to calculate your items to make sure you're getting a profit, that profit you want. And I show you how to get that. But I said that to say this on this items list. All of this is after the fees, Y'all see this? Like this $9.45, that would be after the fees. You just need to know how to calculate. And I teach you how to do that. All right. Any more questions, y'all? Any more questions? And the Prep Center is not expensive at all, y'all. It's probably like between $1 to $2 at the most per package. And if you have my training, my students know I give you Prep Centers that I am partnered with and you get a discount. Let me see. How do you rank up, or is it marketing? No. So when you're doing the arbitrage business model, you don't have to worry about any marketing, any advertising, any ranking up, any reviews or anything like that, because we're selling major brands that are already selling. We're selling major brands that are already selling, y'all. So we don't have to worry about getting reviews. We don't have to worry about creating a listing and all of that. Again, we're selling brands that are already selling. The big major brands are already doing the marketing, the commercials, the advertising for us. All we're doing, thank you so much for the gifts. All we're doing is getting the item for lower and we're flipping it and we're reselling it for higher. That is how we get to the bag, get to the money, y'all. All right, let me see. Is it live training or just videos? Sophia, it is just videos. However, once you pay, you get immediate access to the training. So this is the training, y'all. And I said that to say this. You still have access to me, even though it's not a live training. So don't feel like it's not a live training. I can't, ask any questions. You can always message me or email me if you have any questions. Let me show some of my students' results again. I know people are just coming on. I think you were on, Sophia, but I'm saying that to say this so y'all can understand. This is a pre-recorded training. So as soon as you pay, you get immediate access and it's lifetime access. That's another thing. Live trainings are not like that. But I said that to say this. These same students went through the pre-recorded training. It wasn't a live training, but they were able to reach out to me, message me, or email me, so y'all can understand that. And they were able to get these results. Again, her first 30 days, brand new, took the training, made over $10,900. First 30 days. Brand new, first 30 days, made over $11,300. So I don't want y'all to feel like, because it's not a live training, okay? Me personally, I like pre-recorded trainings because I can go through the information. I can rewatch it if needed. I have lifetime access. Well, y'all don't to everybody's training because, I've been told that. But my training is lifetime access. Versus a live training. Okay, you're on the live. You're able to ask questions. But after the live training, then what? Y'all got to think about that. After you get the after you get the training, go through the training, you're always able to message me, email me if you have any questions. I even have a text number as well. So multiple ways you can contact me. Let me know if that answers your question, Sophia. Let me know if that answers your question. All right, any more questions, y'all? Y'all continue to tap the screen, tap the screen. If you're just coming on, we're talking about getting to the bag, getting to the money, selling on Amazon the easy way and the least expensive way. Is there a difference between FBA and Prep Center? Is that sending it to the Prep Center? You never touch it. And Aaron, hopefully I'm saying your name right. I went over that. Let me know if you were up here. FBA, y'all, that is you sending the items in yourself. Like you're going to package your items up, send it in. Very easy process. Then Amazon has it. They're going to do the shipping, customer service, all of that. Using a Prep Center, you're not touching anything. You're not touching anything. It's completely hands off. You would do online arbitrage. You're going to order online. You're going to put in that Prep Center's address. It's going to go to the Prep Center's address. Once they have it, they will package, prep, label it, and then they will send it in to Amazon. They will send it in to Amazon. So hopefully that makes sense. I answered what's the best way to price. Is there any extra payment? I answered that. Where can you find a Prep Center? You can Google Amazon Prep Centers. But what I will say, y'all be careful. Y'all know. There are some people that's not legit and all of that. So just make sure it's a legit company and you do your research. Now, in the training, I have verified Prep Centers. And again, 2 that I suggest that I'm partnered with, and you get a discount for coming in through me. There's a code that you use, all of that. All right. Thank you. No problem. All right. Any more questions, y'all? Y'all tap the screen. I answer. You don't need a license to start, y'all. I answered about the shipping. Okay, you don't need a license. I'm trying to see if I missed anything. I literally just came on the pop to find you, and you pop. I literally just came on the app to find you, and you popped up on my live. Oh, let me pin this. Let me find out y'all looking for me. I'm looking for y'all too. What I tell y'all, I'm looking for the people. Can I pin it? I'm looking for the people who are looking for me, who are ready to level up and boss up, y'all. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you found me. All right, let me see. Okay, I answered that. Any more questions, y'all? Y'all continue to tap the screen, tap the screen. I'm going to be up here like maybe 2 or 3 more minutes. Any more questions? What if it's only one product? That it doesn't matter. Then you sell that one product. See, the way I teach y'all is you want to have a wide variety of different products. So with private label and wholesale, that's more focused on like bulk, purchasing in bulk. And I don't want y'all to do it that way because it's more of a risk that way, because you could buy, say, 100 of an item, 200 of an item, but if your item is not selling as quick as you want it to sell, then you're going to get discouraged. No. So what we're going to do is we're going to sell a wide variety. We're going to go wide, a wide variety of multiple different items, like a few items of this item, a few items of that item, a few items of this item. Does that make sense? Because all of your items are not going to sell exactly at the same time. Okay, you say you got it. Yeah. And this is why I teach you how to do that. We're not buying in bulk. We're not doing all that. Now, even though I have that in the training, let me show y'all. Let me see if I can find it. I have over 10,000 wholesalers in my training. I give you the templates and all of that of how to do that. But I don't focus on wholesale. But I do have that in the training. Y'all see right here, look, over 10,000 FBA wholesalers, how to get pallets. I show you how to flip pallets from liquidators and wholesale. Like all of that information is in the training. I give you the templates of how you reach out to the wholesalers, the verbiage of what you need to say, all of that. But the arbitrage business model, that is the bulk of my training. And that is anybody can get items from Walmart, Target, Kohl's, Dollar Tree. Y'all understand what I'm saying? So it's going to be the easiest way for you to get started and the least expensive way. Easiest and least expensive way. And when I say a wide variety, that was a tongue twister, of different items, I show you how to do that in the training now. I want y'all to be clear on that. But as a bonus, I give y'all daily items. My students get 7 to 10, majority of the time, 10 items every single day. every single day, Monday through Friday, and it's multiple different items. Because again, I don't want y'all selling just some toothpaste and you buying 300 toothpaste. If that makes sense, y'all, drop a 1. Do a wide variety of different items. A wide variety of different items. That is how you want to sell. And it is easy to do that with the arbitrage business model because you're not buying in bulk and you're not buying a MOQ with the supplier. Like the supplier may want you to buy 200 of that item. Well, what if I don't want 200? But again, you're able to go into the store or get these items from online comfortably within your budget. Comfortably within your budget. So when you are flipping the product, okay, I think I answered that. All right, y'all, any more questions? I'm about to get off the live. Any more questions? Again, if you're interested in the training and getting the discount price, drop a 1, and I'm going to walk y'all through one more time how to get it. I'm going to start watching the course tonight. Okay, awesome. Congratulations. Y'all tell Alone congratulations for leveling up, bossing up, ready to get to the bag, get to the money for 2025. If they've already had one stream of income, they added yet another stream of income, y'all. And that is what we do, y'all. That is what we want to do. You want to have multiple streams of income. You want to have multiple streams of income. Okay, 1. All right, I'm going to show y'all one more time how to get to the training because I'm about to get off the live. So if you're interested in the training, y'all, you want to click my head at the top, at the very top. And this is my only, let me not, because I got to be careful, y'all, because I do have another page now. But I said that to say this, be careful, y'all. I would never message you first because there's a lot of these fake pages. They'll message y'all. Y'all think it's me. It's not me, y'all. I promise you, I would never message you first. So if you're looking and you see that I initiated the conversation, it's not me. I don't even have that type of time, y'all. The only time I will message you is if you message me and I'm responding to you. So y'all be careful. The only way, let me say this again, the only way you can get my training is if you're going to the clickable link in my profile. So if you're trying to get it, you're going to go to my head up here. And then my head is going to pop up down here. Okay? And then once you do that, y'all, again, you're going to be on my TikTok page. This is my, let me go back. This is my TikTok page right here. Okay? And you're going to click the clickable link where it says wealthwithaprell.com. Wealthwithaprell.com. You're going to click the clickable link. Once you do that, it's going to bring you to my website. This is how my website look. And my direct website, one of my moderators has it pinned, is wealthwithaprell.com. The same thing you see in my TikTok profile. So once you get to my website, you want to click on shop. And again, any one of these links, y'all, it does not matter. Let me say that again. It does not matter because I get people to be like, I'm confused. I don't know which one to do. It doesn't matter. If you're seeing that 500 discount price, if it's there, then you're going to get the Amazon training. It does not matter which link you click. It's going to, again, get you the Amazon training right here. There's only one Amazon training. All of that information is in this Amazon training. You're not going to get the training. And then I'm going to tell you get another training and then another training and then get this and get that. No, I'm not even playing with you like that, okay? After you pay that, somebody asked, was it a one-time fee? Yes. There is no monthly fee or anything. You're going to get this right here. Y'all give me a moment. Okay, you're going to get this training right here. And then you'll have access to me as your coach and mentor. And then again, you'll get access to this daily items list. And this is going to update for you every day, Monday through Friday, just to show y'all how this list looks. What's the fee, Ryan? The regular price of the training is $997. $997. Right now, it's currently on sale for $500. Again, I do offer Sezzle, ShopPay, Afterpay, Klarna, and Affirm. Sezzle, ShopPay, Afterpay, Klarna, and Affirm. I always tell y'all 5 different payment options. So no excuse to get to the bag, get to the money. Because if you don't have the full $500 up front, you can break it down, do the buy now, pay later, and you still get immediate access. You still get immediate access to the training and immediate access to the daily items list once you request it. But there's no extra fee for this. It's just how to request it is in the training. Look, I have students in there now. You'll be added into a Google Classroom, and this items list is going to update every day, Monday through Friday. And again, you'll have access to me as your coach and mentor, meaning you can message me or email me if you have any questions. All right, y'all, but I don't see any more questions, so I'm going to go ahead and get off the live. I got some people I got to get added to the training. I think I've answered all of, I'll just scroll really quickly. Yeah, I've answered all of the questions that I did see. If you felt like I was ignoring you, y'all, I apologize. Sometimes, depending upon what you put in there or how you're wording it, y'all know TikTok, they may filter it or whatever. So I did try to go through. It wasn't me ignoring you. I just didn't see it. All right, any more questions, y'all? Any more questions? Because I'm about to get off. All right, I think I answered everything. All right, y'all, I'm about to go ahead and get off the live. Again, once you get the training, you'll get immediate access, and I'll send you an email. You'll get an email from me with my direct contact information, all of that good stuff. And then, like I said, once you request the items list, let me show y'all this. Hold on. And this is a training, y'all, because I know some people are just coming on. And this is all the information you get. The exclusive items list, that comes with the training. There's no extra fee. Y'all see this right here? It is in this module, how to request it. It is in this module right here, how to request it. And again, this is the exclusive items list that updates every day, Monday through Friday. Every day, Monday through Friday. But do I have any more questions, y'all? Any more questions? I'm going to be up here about 1 minute, and then I'm going to go ahead and get off the live. Yes, all the videos are definitely step by step. I always tell y'all my 11-year-old, my baby is 11 now. He'll be 12 this year, but a 10-year-old really, a 9-year-old really can understand, y'all. If you can follow directions, you'll be able to understand. You don't have to be tech savvy or anything like that. Any more questions, y'all? Any more questions before I get off? Because I'm about to get off the live. And again, y'all be careful for those fake pages, because at this point, it's probably like 100 fake pages of me. Let me see if I can pull them up. I'm going to show y'all the foolishness. Let me see if I can pull it up. Hold on, y'all. They probably on this live. Hold on. But any more questions, y'all, because I'm about to get off. Hold on, y'all. I'm just trying to pull this up. Y'all see this? If y'all can see this, drop a 1. This is why I want y'all to be careful, okay? And this is probably a lot of them I have blocked, so I can't see them. Now I got to go block some more. Because what they'll do is they'll take my content. They'll take my content, create these fake pages. Look at all this. Create these fake pages and have y'all thinking it's me. It's not me. I promise y'all, I'm never going to message you first. Y'all see that? So be careful, okay? If somebody is messaging you, it is not me, okay? It is not me, all right? The only way you can get my training, again, is clicking the clickable link in my profile, y'all. And you're on the right page now, so make sure you're following me. Clicking the clickable link in my profile, or going to my direct website, which is wealthwithaprell.com. And that is, let me go right here. That is the clickable link, wealthwithaprell.com. Again, once you're on my website, it's going to look like this. This is the only way you can get a training. So if somebody telling you send money through an app or whatever, I don't even know what they be telling y'all or whatever. Be careful. Okay, the only way you can get the training is going to my website. Again, my website looks like this, y'all. It looks like this. You're going to go over to shop, S-H-O-P, and any one of these links, any one of them, y'all. It does not matter. I just have different links because I offer multiple different payment options for you all. If you don't have the full amount, any one of those links you click will get you the Amazon training. So y'all be careful. All right, y'all. I don't see any more questions, so I'm going to go ahead and get off the live, y'all. Again, y'all do what y'all have to do. Y'all know I always go out. Do what you got to do to boss up and level up for you and your family, y'all. It is definitely time, y'all. The same way January, February, March, April done flew by, May is going to do the same. And before y'all know it, I keep telling y'all, half of the year is going to be going. And it seems like this year just came in. Y'all know time is just flying by. Time is flying by. But the time is going to continue to go by. The question is, are you going to get to the bag? why time is going by? If you said 2025 was going to be your year financially, look, Sophia, no, hello. Y'all, time is going to fly by anyway. Are you going to make money? Why time is flying? That's the question. And especially now, y'all see, unfortunately, hopefully it does soon rather than later. Things are not getting any better. And I always tell y'all, I'm never fear mongering, but my passion is to help y'all be proactive. Because what y'all don't want is, something happening where you're getting laid off or things are extremely high. There's so many people now that can't afford their rent and their mortgage, y'all, and it's sad. And a lot of people, unfortunately, are living paycheck to paycheck. So if that's you living paycheck to paycheck, or again, you just want a way to make more money, then this is something that you can do. Again, with Amazon, y'all, I always say you don't have to create content. You don't have to grow a following. You don't got to go live. I just go live to tell y'all, hey, you can get a bag. You're able to make money selling on Amazon. That's why I go live. But outside of that, you can list your items on Amazon.com. That's what you're doing as a third-party seller, and customers are already up there shopping. One thing about it doesn't matter what's going on, customers are going to be shopping. On Amazon, they're going to be shopping. Think about it. When somebody tells you about an item, majority of the time, you're not Googling it. You go to Amazon to see if you can get that item, y'all. There's no option to pay with CC. Sophia, message me. It depends on probably which link you're going through. Any one of those links you go through, it should give you that option. But if you're going through one and you're not seeing it, just go through another one. Which leads me to, I tell y'all that all the time. If you're going through like Afterpay and they didn't approve you, then try Sezzle, Affirm, Klarna, y'all. I offer multiple different payment options. So if one is not working, then just go through the other link. They're all the same link. I just have different ones because I have different payment processors. And also, y'all, I will work with y'all to help you level up and boss up to get to the bag, get to the money. I said that to say sometimes I may have somebody that's approved for, say, $250 under Afterpay, and they're approved for, let's say, $250 under Sezzle. You see what I'm saying? So I can break it up for you, y'all. So just let me know. Let me see. I do not know about those other payments. Send me a message, Sophia, because everybody should be familiar with what is it? Sezzle, Afterpay, Klarna, Affirm, and ShopPay. Because those are the major buy now, pay later options, as far as I know. Y'all let me know. I only use debit or CC. Okay, send me a message, Sophia, if you're having trouble. But if you're going through a link and you don't see where you could do the debit or CC, because all of them should offer that, and go through another link. And if you're still having trouble, just message me. Just message me. All right, y'all, I'm about to go ahead and get off the live because I got some people I got to get added to the training, y'all. But again, y'all do whatever y'all can for you and your family. Be proactive to level up and to boss up and to get your money up, y'all, because it's definitely time. But I'm about to get off this live. I will talk to you all later. Bye, y'all.